Welcome again to another episode of Ndeipi MuDiaspora. My name is Sinikiwe.
I'm Mutsa.
I'm Spiwe.
And today we're going to be talking about the two favorite things for everybody.
Yes.
Food and skincare. Have you guys ever had any problems with your skin?
Well, we are talking about food and skincare, and they both go together because we kind of have to get our faces together to go eat food.
Right.
So, with that being said, actually, I never really had any skin issues until after college. So I do sometimes battle with that. So I'm hoping today some of the skincare products that we do see are going to be able to help me and people like you out there who might actually have skin issues.
Awesome. So, Musa, you've done a lot of traveling. You've been to Dubai, Australia, France. Can you tell us about the Dallas food?
Well, I really love the food in Dallas. I feel like Dallas is such a diverse city. You get a lot of like really good Indian food, Mexican food, Vietnamese food, Thai food. So I love that about Dallas. You don't even have to travel too far to find some really like good food, like international type of cuisine. So I love that about Dallas because I enjoy a good rich dish of anything really.
Good.
That is awesome, Musa. So for now, we're just going to go talk about beauty. I'm going to introduce our next guest. Her name is Sipho Gumbo. She's an entrepreneur, philanthropist, wife, and a mother of 3. She's the founder of Yangu Beauty, which you see right here next to me. Her skincare line is designed for women of color. So help me welcome to the show, Sipho Gumbo.
Welcome, Sipho.
Thanks,
Nikiwe. We're so excited to have you here. You have absolutely no idea. We've been waiting for you.
I have been waiting to meet you ladies. In fact, I was thinking about our names, Snikiwe, Spiwe, Sipho, Mutsa. It's all about gifting, isn't it?
Yes,
You're giving, and this is the gift.
That's amazing.
The connection.
Yeah. So I'm really, really happy to be here today.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Well, so tell us, what inspired you to launch Yangu Beauty?
There are many reasons I started Yangu Beauty. One really was I had lots of issues with my skin.
Okay.
From the time I was a teenager, I had lots of problems. If you look at my college pictures, it's all spotted face and everything. And one of the things really is I have very, very sensitive skin.
Okay.
I react to a lot of things. You give me something and I put it on my face, it can swell up or something. So I had to stay away from a lot of things. Okay. But I'm a rural girl. I grew up in rural Lower Gweru really.
Wow.
So I started thinking in the past what we used to do, because I started thinking about the river baths, my grandmother telling me some things like, this, or walking from school. We used to walk from school, and we were playing around with a lot of nuts. We'll be cracking, like in Ndebele we call it cracking in kelo. So we would crack those, play around with these little nuts, and sometimes we would rub on our skin and everything. And of course, when I started thinking back, all those ladies in the river baths, I don't know if you ladies have ever...
Yes, I've had a river bath.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about. It's a lot of women, all just clad and you're bathing. But I remembered seeing how beautiful their skin was. And I wondered, it's like, my grandma used to talk about this thing. My aunts, and then I need to find out a little bit more what it is. So I started researching a little bit about that. I was fortunate enough that when I went to college, one of the things I studied was actually intercultural communications and also traditional literature and thought. So I was blessed that when I went to school, the school that I was in didn't teach Ndebele. So I was forced to learn Shona. But I ended up doing it all the way to university. So I didn't know at that time that all this stuff was going to be helpful to be able to understand the traditional Shona my Ndebele, my dad was Xhosa. So all that, you just merge all that, all the traditions. It came out in me learning a lot about the oils.
Oh, wow.
So the oils like marula oil, baobab oil, you know, and so I just researched a lot about the oils, and I said, well, what am I going to do? You know, I need help with this. So I engaged a cosmetic chemist to work with me to come up with a skincare line. So it's a full range. I know that's a very long answer to your question, but
it's helpful. It makes us understand.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's awesome. Can you tell us a little bit about, you know, maybe you can pick a couple of your favorites. I'm sure probably everything is your favorite.
You are so
maybe
right.
you can pick a couple and just tell us a bit about them, since you have them right here for us.
Okay. So it's a full range, as I said. So we have 2 cleansers. One for people with very dry skin, or what I consider mature skin. This one is for oily skin, combination skin, or for the younger population, those who still get breakouts, even if you're older.
I'm one of them.
And so these are our 2. So you will see that, and you were talking about favorites. I love them both, and the good thing about it is, like for this one, you can actually enjoy the foam.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
And the good thing about our cleanser is that it won't, it really won't dry you. You know how sometimes you use a cleanser and it strips all the oils so much that after the shower, you're even afraid to smile. So we always say, you can smile after using Yangu cleansing whip. This one is a fun product. It's our gel to milk cleanser. What it does is, it's a gel. Oh, now if it will come out. It's a gel, and it turns into it turns into milk, as it says.
Oh, wow.
Once you
Milk.
yeah, it turns into milk. Sorry, Mutsa.
Needs a little.
It needs a little shaking. They're supposed to change this pump anyway.
You know what?
I hope you
it
too.
means it's that good that you use it to the last drop.
You absolutely do. So this is just what I hope it will demo enough. But you will see, it turns into milk.
It
does.
And when you put that on your face, it's like you're having a little mini spa.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I like that.
So you really don't have to go to a spa when you have
Yangu Beauty.
You just get yourself all this and you get sparred up.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
This is our even tone serum. Most of us women of color have issues with discoloration, as I said. Hyperpigmentation is a big problem. As I said, for me, it was I was like two-tone. You could see it, you didn't have to wait. And this serum will just, it's great. Most people use it as a, sorry, Sipho, you're too far.
You want to dab a little?
It smells really good, though.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh, yes, it
really
does.
smells good.
So this really, the serum will just fade your dark spots.
Okay.
But the good thing about it is we are not out to lighten your skin.
Right.
So it reduces the dark spots slowly.
Okay.
Okay.
And most people enjoy it as a primer before they put on their makeup.
Okay.
And it's really, really good. And these are our creams. One of the things we did is we created 2 complexes using the oils. Of course, the name is familiar to you guys. You understand Yangu Beauty, my beauty. But one of the interesting things is one of the oils in there is Yangu oil.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
It's from a Cape chestnut. That's called Yangu oil. So the complexes really are in most of our creams, which is the day cream. After you've cleansed, depending which cleanser you use, this moisturizer is heavenly. It's very light, so you won't feel oily, but it stays on all day long. That's the fun part.
I love the way it smells.
Thank you.
They all smell good.
Yeah.
They smell so good.
Amazing.
And then this is our night cream. You will find the difference between the day cream and the night cream is
Okay.
that The night cream is actually thicker.
Why is that?
Because we want to get your skin moisturized all night long. We tend to dry and lose a lot of moisture in our sleep. So this one is really especially if you have dry skin. It will just keep you moisturized all night long, and you wake up in the morning and you'll be feeling so good. Here you go, Sipho. Sorry, I'm neglecting her.
They feel really smooth but not heavy.
Yes,
I like that.
And that's the beauty of using oils. They stay light and they just keep you. And of course, you guys are still young, so you may not have this problem. This is the eye cream.
Oh, I need the eye cream.
You do?
So if you have puffy eyes or you have dark circles, you need this. It's good. It's just, it reduces the puffiness by just getting the water just gets pulled off that puffiness because of what we use in there. So that's basically the line that we have currently. And we do have other products that are lined up.
Awesome. I'm loving all of these.
Fun.
I really am.
Thank you.
And like Vicky said, they smell amazing. They do.
So I found out about you. I'm one of those people who wakes up in the morning and looks at a Facebook. And I wake up in the morning and I see Yangu Beauty. And I'm like, I need to look at that. Yangu, I'm like, I need to look at that a little bit more. So I got up and I saw you in Southland, Texas. I'm like, I'm new to Texas, but Southland, Texas.
South Lake, yes.
South Lake, Texas. And I was like, it's Texas. And I was like, that should be around here. So I kind of found out about you, and I was so excited.
I remember.
And I told the girls, I was like, hey, we're gonna have Yangu Beauty on the show. They're like, Yangu who? I'm like, Yangu Beauty. I said Yangu Beauty. So do you offer any classes on how to do facials or how to take care of your skin or to use your products? Do you do any of that?
We actually do. Last year was mostly me traveling throughout the country, sharing with people about this, the line. But this year we'll be trying to stay more at home. And one of the things we have are those kind of stuff you're asking about. For example, the three of you can say, hey, it's Sipho's birthday. We want to have a makeover, and I'll work with the spa, and then you can go have a full. Yes, and then
wow, ladies. Okay.
It's not any of our birthdays anytime soon.
Mine is coming, so we could do that. We can organize that, girls.
So that's one of them, like a girls' outing where we're celebrating something. We do that, or if I noticed you guys have your mom here. Mother's Day is coming up. If you want to give your moms a treat, we'll do the same. Nice. So we can either take them to a spa or maybe to a luncheon, and then they can have a makeover. We'll bring the makeup artist for you. They will use the Yangu products, and then we'll do a makeup, and they just have a good day of pampering. A good day of pampering.
Amazing.
That's the second part. And then the other one, I don't know how old you guys are young. I don't know how old your daughters.
I'll be 41.
I don't know how old your kids are, but for people who have teens, we also introduce like the cleansing whip. So for their birthdays, we can come over and just introduce them that this is the line. It's a full line and it's a lifetime line. You just you get into Yangu and you're good for life.
Wow. Amazing.
Awesome.
So that's the other one. And the last one I'm hoping to do is we've just signed up one of the best models in Dallas.
Wow.
So we plan to have sit-ups or maybe luncheon with ladies. And then she'll be there, and you can talk about styles. She's a top model, so you can talk about style, you can talk about beauty, and then all that will have to do with Yangu Beauty.
That's
amazing. That is awesome.
You are doing some really amazing
Absolutely.
A lot of things, and
Thank you.
we are glad to hear that.
Thank you. Yeah.
So the theme of our show is actually empowerment and empowering people throughout the diaspora and here in Dallas as well. So my question is, who empowered you to start this, or and also who empowers you throughout your life?
Oh, wow. I always say to people, I come from a very, very loving family. Unfortunately, I lost my parents as a teen. However, since I was I'm the youngest in my family. So yes, I'm the baby. I had a lot of support. Okay. So amongst my siblings, my uncle, I think, when I think about entrepreneurship, my uncle, my mom's brother, was a lifetime entrepreneur. Okay. He would teach us. I remember when I told you I was in a rural school, we would make my fat cook, right? Oh yeah. Penny-sized ones, and during recess I would sell those. Oh wow. And it would be so bad, so much that if our teacher was late in releasing us, kids would be knocking in the class.
Oh, they're hungry.
To get those. So that was my little start. But watching my uncle do, and this is a rural kind of business I'm talking about, I'm from Lower Gweru. If you know anything about Lower Gweru, it's market gardening.
Oh, okay.
But the way my uncle did it was different. For example, during this time in Zim, there's a lot of sweet potatoes. Everybody has sweet potatoes. Yes. But my uncle's sweet potatoes were not sold in February or March. Oh. He found ways to harvest them and put them away. Okay. And then in July, when nobody has them,
you'd be like,
wow. Potatoes.
So he was very inspirational in my life in that. And I had a very loving mom, so she always encouraged us to do a lot of that. And I was fortunate enough to marry the love of my life. Oh, and he's been very, very supportive throughout my and I have lots of wonderful friends. So I feel blessed that I have so many people around me that encourage me so much.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, and then on empowering others, and I think that's where the Munhu part comes in. Okay. Yeah, so with the children that we work with, we feel that we are empowering those children because it's a lifetime gift, a gift of education for them. Yeah. So we feel that if they go to school, they really have a future. They have an opportunity to go out and work. So that's my part that I play on empowering others and having been empowered so much by my family and friends.
Oh, wow. No, that is amazing. And also, we see your products, who do they specifically cater to?
This is a line for women of color. Okay. So if you have any melanin in you, this is your line.
Oh, wow. Melanin girl.
It really is a problem solving, it's a solutions brand, so to speak. Okay. So when we're looking at it, we wanted to say, okay, what are the major problems that women of color have? Right. It's sensitivity. And as I talk, last year, as I said, I was traveling. As I talk to more women of color, a lot of them have that. Like, oh my God, yeah, I'm not using anything because I can't use anything. Right. So it's a very, very mild line. Most people really love the mildness with it because it caters for people with sensitive skin. Okay. It also caters for people with breakouts. It also caters for people with dark spots. So those were certain problems that we looked at and said, this is what we want to solve. Okay.
Yeah. So there's a little something for everybody.
Yes.
That's the good thing.
Yes.
So people who would like to get in touch with you, who would like to purchase some Yangu Beauty products, how do they go about doing that?
We have a website, yangubeauty.com. Okay. You can find everything here, but if you mention Ndeipi MuDiaspora, you'll get a discount.
Mention it. Ndeipi MuDiaspora, guys.
You'll get a discount.
Okay.
Yes, and that week of the show, we certainly will
awesome
for that.
Love.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
We are on Facebook, we are on Instagram. I have been told by my daughters not to say follow or like because I never get it right which one is a follow. So do something, just go to our social media Yeah, and follow, like, and love us somehow.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Well, it's been an absolute honor to have you here. We love everything you stand for, everything you're doing. We're going to support you as best as we can.
Yes.
And we encourage you guys out there, check out the website, place your orders, get that coupon with Ndeipi MuDiaspora.
Absolutely.
Yes, and I think I have some gifts. And
I like gifts. I love gifts.
I like gifts too.
I do, yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go get our gifts. You guys stay tuned. We've got more coming up. And thank you again, Sipho.
thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you so much.